This thing is heavy. Holy moly. You know, I lift, but it's heavy. To kind of give you guys a gauge. Reflection. So this is actually in the middle of group buy. It started on October 20th and it's running until November 20th. The board starts at $440 and goes up to $475. It comes in 5 colors, so you have green, black, brown, silver, sand. 3 plates, they're all full plates. You have aluminum, carbon fiber, and polypropylene. And then you have a solder and hot swap PCB. Whoa. So this is the board we're going to be building. Holy sugar, it is heavy. This is a heavy board. Boom. Boom. So we have the brown colorway. Oh, drop test it. This would definitely break your toe if you dropped it. This brown color is super nice. So just looking at the top, you can see that there is the daughter board. You see a 2-tone thing going on right here. So this part and then this part and then the top case. So it does come in both WinKey and WinKeyless. Here's the side. Whoa. So it's interesting because this one looks like a curve right here. A nice little curve that follows at least this bottom piece. Ugh. And then here's the back. So this is where the reflection. So here is the engraving on the top piece, and then you have the reflection engraving on the bottom piece. So bottom is 2-toned, and then you can see this part's really cool right here. I like this. It kind of looks like a diamond or like a gem. Really neat, really cool. So you have 4 feet, so they look to be non-adhesive. So 2 on the top weight, 2 on the bottom weight. And then here you have the USB port. You have a couple more engravings right here. So it follows the theme of the reflection. So you have this top part right here, and then it's reflected down on the bottom. This thing is 6 pounds, 3.1 ounces. Material, sandblasted clear coat copper. Yes, clear coated. Silver base, copper weight, top color variants. Looks like you'll always have the silver base, the copper weight, and then the color you're picking is just the top weight. So it says it's a XT FRLTKL. It is a gasket plug mount, or you can also do burger O-ring top mount. But we'll open it and we'll look at it. The base kit itself does not come with foam. If you want foam, you have to purchase it separately. So that is something to be aware of. So here is the PCB. So you see this here, you see this here. So this is a hot swap one. In terms of layouts, hot swap you have 3 spacer options, right? You can do the heckin' long one, you can do the normal 7 or 6.25 view. You could do split or regular backspace. You can do stepped or regular caps lock, and then you can split the right shift. The main difference between solder and hot swap is that you can split the left shift, and then it has ISO support. There is no LED or perky LED on this. You can see they have the 2 physical buttons. And we can look at the plate. So this is the Alu plate. So here is where you can see the plug gaskets. A few cuts, but nothing too dramatic. Let's deconstruct the board. Although I was told not to take off the weight, so I won't. Granted, these are prototypes. I'll just take off the top piece so we can kind of look at the internals of the board. So one thing to mention is that all the screws are internal. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 right here on the top. And then bottom, you also have 4. No actual visible screws. There's these plugs on the top of the case. So it's right where the case screws are. You see how there's this plug right here? This is what it looks like. This plug actually rests on these little grooves right here. He's actually incorporated his own type of quote force break mod into the assembly between the top and the bottom case by putting these little bumpers right by the screw holes. Neat! So since the stabs are already done, I'll make it up to you guys and we'll just do both plates then. Does that sound okay? At TwitchCon, I saw this dude walking around with a 1UP keyboard sticker on his like Twitch badge, and I was like, dang, he's a keyboard enthusiast, you know? Like, he likes one-up keyboards. That's sick, right? And so then later he came up and like introduced himself and he was like, hey, I'm the owner of one-up keyboards. And I was like, oh, that's why you have that sticker, right? And I guess his partner was also at TwitchCon and she's an artist. And so she designed this Deskmat. And so I bought it from them, and you can buy it from one-up keyboards. Yeah. Okay, that's the board. So the group buy date is opened October 20th and it's running until November 20th. It starts at $440 and goes up to $475. The default kit comes with 3 plates that you can choose from. They're all full, so you can do alu, carbon fiber, PP. However, for extra plates, you can buy the half plate versions of them. And then for the PCB, you can either get solder or hot swap. You don't see the internals, but the internals I think are really neat. Super neat. And I want to show that off for you. So the first thing is these plugs right here, and this acts as a force break mod. So basically it reduces contact of metal on metal, which helps reduce ping. So there's a couple different anchor points on the bottom case. So the first one is for these gaskets that reduce the ping right here. And then these ones are used as the gasket plug points. Because if you look at the plate right here, there are 2 tabs up top, 2 tabs on the bottom, and each tab on the side has a place for you to slide in a plug. And then these plugs have anchor points at the bottom, so you know if you've done it correctly. So not only do you have an anchor point for the plugs for the case, but then you have anchor points for the gasket plugs from the plate. Here you can see it has the JST. It does use the Molex. Here's the plate without everything in it, but you can see this is where you would attach the gasket plugs. I think my favorite thing about this board though has to be these like little plugs, because I haven't seen this before. But yeah, that's the build. Thank you, Farhan, for sending it out to me and letting me build it. Good luck with your group buy, and I appreciate it.